I returned my son's birthday present and couldn't stop smiling. When Troy turned 16 last week, I'd spent months saving for the gaming PC he'd been obsessing over. As a single dad, $2,000 was no small sacrifice, but seeing his face light up would be worth every penny. The moment I handed him the receipt, his expression shifted from excitement to disappointment in seconds. "Dad, this isn't even the model with the RTX 4080, he said, barely looking up. "Jake's parents got him the premium version. This one's basically obsolete already." My stomach nodded. I'd picked up extra weekend shifts for 3 months straight, coming home with my back screaming just to afford this. I'd skipped lunches and even sold my father's vintage watch, the only thing I had left of him. "Maybe next year we can upgrade it," I offered weakly. Troy just shrugged and mumbled something about being embarrassed to stream with his friends on budget hardware before disappearing into his room. That night, I sat at the kitchen table scrolling through overdue bills. The electricity notice had that threatening red stamp. The car needed repairs I'd been putting off. What was I doing spending money we didn't have on a computer that wasn't even good enough? I made my decision before sunrise. The next morning after Troy left for school, I carefully repacked the PC. At the electronics store, the manager who had helped me 2 days earlier recognized me immediately. "Everything okay with the computer, sir?" he asked. "Family emergency," I mumbled, not meeting his eyes. As I waited for my refund, I noticed a bright orange flyer. "Local fire department needs donations for children who lost everything." The cashier followed my gaze. Terrible situation. That apartment complex on Westfield burned down 3 days ago. 12 families homeless overnight. "Any casualties?" I asked. "Thankfully, no, but they lost everything. Most didn't have insurance. Some kids only escaped with the clothes on their backs." I folded the refund receipt carefully. "Where are they staying now?" "Community center. Fire department's coordinating donations." Instead of heading home, I drove straight to Walmart. 2 shopping carts later, I had backpacks, clothes in various sizes, school supplies, hygiene products, and gift cards for the parents. When I pulled up to the fire station, a tired-looking firefighter came out to help unload. His eyes widened seeing my car filled to the brim with supplies. "Sir, this must have cost a fortune," he said as we carried the last bags inside. "Just redirected some funds," I replied. My son helped me realize where our money was really needed. The firefighter gripped my shoulder. "You have no idea what this means to these families. Some kids thought they'd have to miss school because they didn't even have pencils anymore." That evening, Troy stormed into the living room where I was paying bills. "Dad, where's my PC? I wanted to set it up tonight." I took a deep breath. "Sit down, son. We need to talk." His face immediately darkened. "You returned it, didn't you? Just because I said it wasn't the best model? That's so unfair." Instead of arguing, I pulled up a local news clip on my phone and handed it to him. The segment showed children receiving donations, their faces lighting up over simple items like notebooks and clean t-shirts. A little girl hugged a teddy bear to her chest like it was made of gold. "Those are from us," I said quietly. "Your PC bought all that." Troy stared at the video, his expression changing from anger to confusion. 3 days ago, their apartment building burned down. They lost everything. Clothes, toys, school supplies. Some didn't even have shoes, Troy. He watched a boy about his age carefully placing a new notebook in a donated backpack, handling it like it was a precious artifact. "Did I really need another computer?" he whispered. "I already have a laptop that works fine." The next morning, I woke up to find Troy sorting through his closet. "What are you doing?" I asked. "I have way too much stuff," he said without looking up. "These still fit, but I never wear them. Can we donate them too? And I have some games the kids might like." As I helped him fill 3 garbage bags with barely worn clothes and toys he no longer used, I felt something I hadn't experienced in a long time: pride in my son. Not for his achievements, but for his heart. That's when I couldn't stop smiling.